Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to another edition of Art Throwdown. Alrighty. Just gonna get all my supplies ready here. Oh, there's Russ. I guess we'll let him in. I guess. And it's waiting for Russ. Let's see if it lets him in.
You better let me in. What you talking about?
Good evening. How
How
you
are you?
doing?
I am a little perplexed.
Perplexed?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I just I'm doing my nails, okay?
Okay.
And I'm horrible at it.
Me
Absolutely
too. Me
horrible.
too. That's why I don't do mine. I'm like, they're just gonna get covered in glue anyway. Look, like
But
oohoo and
but
Mod
here's the
Podge
thing.
and glitter.
In New York, uh barbers are level 2. So those open up on Monday,
Ah,
right?
okay. So you've
So
got that going for you. That's good.
but nail salons are level 3 and they don't open up until July.
Yeah.
So here's what I don't understand. It's not as if nail technicians, they already wear masks anyway, many of them because of the fumes. And
And
they're either at your
gloves.
feet or on your hands,
Yes.
and they're always with gloves. But
Yes.
barbers are in your face, they are in your head and can sneeze on you instantaneously, and they usually aren't. Yeah, so
Yeah, I gotta tell you, there's a and I don't know. Every state's a little different, but there are things like that I am equally perplexed about. Like here in
yeah, it's
Massachusetts,
so
my daughter could not get her braces fixed or anything done on them until uh, this week. Actually, it was early this week. They just opened that phase, but I'm like, so what's the difference? Because they have the masks, they have the gloves. Like by trade, they are a very clean profession, orthodontists, right?
right.
But yet you have people who are bagging groceries. Some of them don't even have masks on, and they're kind of like, they're in your face, and they have like dozens of people, hundreds of people going through their line all day long. I'm like,
Right.
how is this the same? How is it different? Like, it doesn't, there's a lot of it that
Yeah.
doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
So I know. But yeah. Okay, so we have Nan is here, Phil
Hello,
is here,
Nan.
Jim is here,
Hello.
Ashley is here,
Hey,
Frank is
guys.
here.
All right.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome everybody.
welcome. Come on into the craft bunker. It's safe here, and there are
It is safe.
pieces of paper and glue. There's glitter in here. Come in. Ah, well, I'm glad to be in the craft bunker tonight.
So Frank says no way to hair, nails, or restaurants.
So, no way to hair, nails, or restaurants in
I don't think
Connecticut?
he's going to any of those. I
Ah,
think is what he's saying.
okay. I hear you. I
Yeah.
hear you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people out of necessity that aren't going to go out into any normalcy um, until there's
Yeah.
a vaccine.
Yep.
There are
Yep.
some people that have compromised systems that can't. Theoretically, I shouldn't either, but diabetes is a fairly low risk in terms of transmission. At least my type of diabetes, a type 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's just, it is interesting, but
Yep. In every state, it's like the mystery box. I'm like, ooh, what's inside this one? And it's like, oh, wow, what are you doing? So, yeah, no, Phil, I agree. That Frank, that's crummy. That just stinks. So at least you have your postcards, but still, I know it's not cool. It's no cool.
um. So what are you working on?
A belated birthday postcard for someone who just turned 19 recently. So,
Oh wow.
yes. So I am making her a birthday postcard, and I am right now. You can't see it because it's down here, but I'm actually sorting through all of my little paper bits right now. So, yeah. So my plan is to start it. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight, to be honest, but I'm gonna give it the old college try. We'll try to get some of it done tonight. How about
So
you?
I am working on all kinds of crazy and stupid stuff.
Awesome. We love stupid and crazy. What you got?
Yeah. Well, first of all, Frank, sorry to hear about your friend Allie. She's 25 and she's super sick because she went to a restaurant with 3 of her friends and they all have the virus.
Oh God.
So and she's super sick. So
Oh.
please send our thoughts to her and let her
Healing vibes
Yes,
going out to
absolutely.
your friend. That is crummy.
So I am going to work on your project that we talked at. Nick is here, Walkabilly Nick.
My project.
Yes. So I don't know if I'm going to get to it, but I've taped off my card.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I'm gonna do the alcohol sprays tonight.
Yeah.
But I've got a stupid project, and these are my friends, and this is what drives me absolutely crazy. Because they know I'm crafty, and they know I can do this stuff, and they know that they can let me know at the very last moment. And so I am making party supplies for a group of 50.
50?
50.
Oh, okay.
And for Father's Day.
Oh my God, that's Sunday.
Sunday. Yes, as in 3 days.
Oh God.
As in actually 2.5 days.
Oh God. I do not envy. You are not in an enviable position right now, my friend. So, what supplies are you making for this?
Well, I am doing these little placeholders. I don't know how to get myself in these things.
Hi, Anna.
Anna's here. So I am making these little shirts.
Aw, they're little dad shirts. No, okay, those are cute.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Yeah. And I'll be able to knock them out quickly, but it's just like, I got the call, like, it's 10 o'clock now, it was like 3 o'clock this afternoon. And I had to remember how to make them. And that was the thing.
Are you at least charging these people a rush fee, Russ?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, they know that if they're going to do this to me, they're going to pay. Yeah. So,
you will pay.
So, yeah. So, this opens up and there's a little card in it that is going to be something. I have no idea. So, no, Ashley, they aren't in the same place. This is a drive-by Father's Day gathering. And so everyone that drives by is going to get one of these little shirts that are going to have a special message on it that's significant to this couple.
All right. That sounds cool.
It is kind of cool.
The lack of runway is not cool, but it's a cool craft concept. I like those.
Yeah. What it is they are adopting, and they are going to be a family for the first time.
Oh wow!
And so they're announcing it through these little tags.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so they've been working. It's a male-female couple, but they've been working on this for like 6 years, and finally the adoption has gone through.
Boy or girl? Do they know yet?
It's a little boy that they're getting.
All right.
And so they're excited, and that this is how they're going to announce it.
Clever, very clever.
Yeah, it is. But I'm like, come on, you 50, yeah. So I'm going to show everyone there how to make them, so then you can then mail them to me, so I don't have to make as many.
Right. Teach what is that? Teach a man to fish, yada yada yada.
Yeah, exactly.
Teach them how to make paper crafts, and then let them paper craft.
Yeah, this is the one they wanted, and I said, no, you're not getting that one. You're not getting this little Father's Day tie.
What is significant about the tie?
I don't know. It's Father's Day, and the reason why I don't know the reason why I told them that they couldn't have this is because there's no way that I can get any kind of card that will fit in the back of this.
Oh.
To where with this one they can hide a little 2.5 by 3.5 inch card.
Okay,
like
so that just nests right inside of the fold.
Exactly.
I see. Huh.
Yeah. So, but then they started getting picky. Hello, Trichet. Welcome.
Hello.
Because the theme is they're going to be blaring Jimmy Buffett music, and so they wanted Hawaiian shirts. right?
I hope you got
And
a
I'm
lot
like,
of floral paper for that with
and I said, I don't
cardstock.
have that. And I can't go to Michael's and get it. And this is the Thursday before you need it. You know
Yeah.
what? You're going to get what I got. You know, it's
Right.
like,
Yeah,
you're going to,
exactly.
yeah, you're
Exactly.
going to get, you're going to get something like that. And you're going to get, stripes and yeah. So I'm going to share how to fold this first. Tomorrow we'll do the Father's Day tie in case
Okay.
any of you need last minute Father's Day cards. You can do that. And then I'm going to do my postcard 13 challenge. Finish that up.
Yeah. Sounds like a full agenda to me.
A full agenda. So, so I'm going to talk while you do your thing,
Okay.
and then we'll switch off. So you need a 5x11 piece of paper, preferably a patterned piece of paper, and the back is blank, but it can be patterned as well.
Is that
Uh,
cardstock or like scrapbook paper?
this is paper. This is actually
Paper.
scrapbook paper, as
Okay.
opposed to cardstock. I think would be a little too thick.
Okay.
So now the little card that's inside is a little piece of cardstock, scrap cardstock. So 5x11 is the size. And then you're going to fold it in half in both directions. Okay. So you can fold it in half that way. You're going to fold it in half this way. Okay. And so there you go. And then you're going to take this top edge and you're going to fold it to the center. And this is a trick that I do, is that so that you know it meets the center, you fold this side up so that you can't fold over the center. So that guarantees you to get to the center. Okay. And then you're going to fold this to the middle. Like so. And then you're going to do the other side the same way. And then I just take a bone folder and just, fold all these down on both sides. Okay. So that's what you have. Now, when you folded that top down, you made a little crease there. And so now we're going to make the sleeve. So you can put your finger at that crease. Nick said that she used to make these out of dollar bills. And so you're
Oh,
going to
I've
make,
seen those at flea
yeah.
markets and stuff. Yes.
So you're going to put your finger here at this bottom crease that you made and at this top corner. And then you're going to fold it so that it makes a sleeve. And so you want to do it like that. Okay. And then you can do the same thing on the other sides. Constance has joined. Welcome, Constance.
Hello. Good evening.
Okay. Yeah. So Nick says that my paper is way cuter than a dollar bill.
That's true.
So,
that is a very cute design.
So those are going to be the sleeves. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it over. And at this bottom, you're going to fold it up a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. And so I just take my grid ruler and fold it that way. Okay. So that's what it looks on the back. And then you're going to turn it over. You're going to have the triangle down. And you're going to make the collar. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this corner and you are going to fold it to the center at an angle, like so. And you're going to try to match the other side as much as possible. Now, here is where, if you have your little card, this is where you would put your little card in before you fold. So you put it inside like so. And you want to put it as far up as you can. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring this forward and you're going to tuck the bottom of the shirt into the collar like so. And what you're going to try to do is you're going to try to make sure that these edges are even. Right? And then you're just going to firm down all those folds, and you have a little Hawaiian shirt.
It's such a dad shirt too. Like the pattern is just screams somebody's dad on Father's Day. I really like that.
Yeah, and you can write something on the front if you want. You know, there are any number of ways that you can use this.
You know, and it's funny. I think about some of the offcuts that I have, and some of the color schemes and the patterns. Like this thing looks like Argyle. I'm like, what would I ever do with this? But come to think of it, this would make not a bad dad shirt. It kind of seems suitable.
Yeah, and exactly. And that's what I like about what we do during this hour is we think outside the box, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's no big deal because we're amongst friends, kind of thing.
And offcuts. So
yeah, exactly. And so and we have all those little bits and pieces. This is another thing. Another great thing is you can do gift tags this way, and write on the front. It's a way to do if you want to disguise gift cards as well. Like if you're giving dad or a boy or something, gift cards.
A gift card holder. Hey, Patty. Patty just joined. Good evening.
Yeah. So, well, Patty, I'm glad you finished with your reports from last night and can join us tonight. Just saying. Poor thing had to do reports last night. Can you think of anything worse than doing reports during craft hour? I know. Yeah.
No, that's up there with undesirable work activity things that you have to do.
My friend Yamali from Paper Source is here. Hey, Yamali.
Hello.
Let me know if you've gone back to work. And Paper Sources are starting to open back up. I think we're going to open up for retail services next week. I think we're in phase 2. So yeah. And I'm actually going to be going back to the theater next week. So they're going to be loading.
Really?
Well, not at nights, just during the day.
Just during. So the theaters are opening during the day?
Well, no. My theater is opening because we lost our show, and so they have to load out all the materials.
Oh.
You know, all the props and all the costumes and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So so I'm going to be working during the day, but I will be here at night.
Cool. Speaking of paper, have you guys ever heard of the brand Paper House?
I have not.
Okay. This is my buyer beware moment. So what happened was I was trawling through. Do you guys remember that ice cream notebook that says "Bite Me" on the back of it that I found at the Amish market last weekend?
Yep.
Okay, so for anybody that hasn't kept up with my feed, there's this beautiful notebook. In the front of it, it was shaped like an ice cream cone, and it looked like the pages they had the little dots on there. It looked like a bullet journal. I'm like, that's pretty. So I picked it up. I'm like, it's almost $4 for this tiny little notebook. I'm like, well, maybe. I turn it over, and the back of it says "Bite Me" on the ice cream cone. I'm like, ooh, I don't think that the Amish folks who run this country market realized what they were buying. Okay, so then I went on a research binge because that's what I do. And so I'm like looking it up.
Of course you do.
I'm looking it up. I'm like, Paper House. What do they make at Paper House? Come to find out, they make washi tape also, which I'm like, okay, I can get down with that. And they make strawberry scented washi tape. So if you look closely, the design is just cute. Like this is ideal for summer. I mean, you know, melty ice cream cone, why not? And they had me at scratch and sniff. So I'm not going to lie. I spent way more on this ice cream cone washi than I probably should have. I spent like $8 and something on it. It was on Amazon, and I'm like, wow, I have to have this. And it was one of those.
So unlike you.
I know. And it was one of these crazy moments where I'm like, I have to have this. It's $8, but you know, ice cream scented washi tape is ice cream scented washi tape. It's a big deal, and it's scratch and sniff. Like it's my favorite thing. next to holograms. So, but I'm going to warn you guys, if you ever see this out in the wild, I'm sorry, Paper House, don't buy this. It doesn't really smell at all. I was totally disappointed by this product. Like, the design is cute, see, but you really have to, can scratch it, and it very, very faintly smells like maybe strawberry, but it's so weak, so weak. And then to keep myself honest, I went back on Amazon and looked at the reviews. It was like 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. And I bought on impulse, and this is what happens sometimes when you don't look at the reviews. So this is the culprit right here, but I'm still going to use it out of principle because I like the design. Just, it doesn't smell. So, wah. Anyway.
So, Yamali, let me know which store you're going to work at. Are you going to work at Rock Center, or are you going to work somewhere else? Let me know. You do know there were some scratch and sniff postage stamps, right?
What? No.
Yes, they came out.
U.S.?
Yep. They came out last year.
Oh, was this the ice cream?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't. Okay. Oh my God. I had a sheet of those. I never realized they were scratch and sniff the whole time I was using them. It never dawned on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the soda Sunday ones.
Not Soda Shop?
Not Soda Shop. No.
Darn. Okay. Maybe it was a different one that I. Are they still for sale?
Yeah, these were like popsicles. These were popsicles.
And can you still buy them?
No.
Not on stamps.com, eh?
No.
Darn.
You can buy them third party, but
I may. If
you're very, very nice to a person who collects postage stamps, he or she may be able to send you some.
Really? All right, well, let me know who that person is so that I can butter them up, because I want some postage stamps that smell like ice cream. That's so cool.
I'll see if I can put a good word in for you.
All right. Well, is it Bacone? Because I thought Bacone and I were on the outs, but I don't know.
No, Bacone loves you and Ashley.
Oh, good.
I don't know why, but he loves both of you.
I'm just going to forewarn you, Bacone, I'm going to continue working through this calendar. There are some entries here that I may just start to free sketch Bacone and ink it and then make a little postcard out of it. So you may be seeing some Bacone, one-of-a-kind collector's item Bacone postcards at some point, if I feel so creatively inclined, that is. So, just saying.
So I'm using my Walmart has something. I don't know. I couldn't figure out what.
Walmart has them too.
I don't know what they have them too.
The calendars? The washi tape that I just threw on the ground out of anger?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. And the other thing is, all washi tape is not alike. So be very wary of 3M washi tape because it is the devil incarnate.
Like, why? Too thick?
Well,
too sticky?
It's too sticky. That's exactly it.
Ooh.
Okay. It's very sticky. And you know how washi tape, you're supposed to be able to...
Does it just tear the paper when you try to...
Yeah, exactly. Nan says they have scratch and sniff stamps, Walmart. Walmart.com sells stamps. Maybe.
Oh, okay. That's also good to know. They are outrageously expensive.
Yeah.
Well, you know... No, I will take a look around. I'm going to trawl around on the internet and see who's got what.
Don't. You'll get some. Bacone will send you some.
All right. Well,
don't put yourself through that agony.
Well, then, thank you, and keep an eye out on your mail, Russell.
Okay. Frank says he doesn't know if he wants to scratch and sniff anything from Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. What tangled webs we weave with the Walmart. I'm like, don't speak of the Walmart that way. It has eerie powers, Frank. Don't disgrace the Walmart. I tell my father this. Don't talk bad about Walmart.
So I'm using my homemade alcohol inks.
Yeah, buddy. Those are
So,
awesome.
so I put the link on if you want to buy your own spray bottles. I
Oh,
put that link
yes.
on.
Okay.
So, and they're very inexpensive. You can buy them in 3. I've just bought another set. Carrie's here. Welcome, Carrie.
Hello. Letters
So,
Stokely. Hello.
you can go there to find them.
Right on. I just realized I've been talking at you guys and you can't see what I'm doing. How rude. All right, I'm gonna point down so you can actually see what I'm making, kind of, sort of.
What, is this like your first time to do this?
Yeah. Pretty much. No, I was just getting all into the conversation, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Carrie, we'll take you whenever you can get here, whether you're late or early or whatever.
All good.
It's all good. You're exactly right.
Do you know who I miss? I'm just going to call out in case she's listening. June, we miss you.
We do miss you.
I was just looking up in my office, and June, for my birthday, sent me this beautiful, it's like a long rectangular, almost like a journal, and she embroidered the binding. Like, it is gorgeous. I'm going to bring it down tomorrow night to show you guys. It's so cute. She's like, I thought you might like this, and maybe you could fill it with stuff. I'm like, eee! So, super excited. I can't wait to use that. So, June, we miss you. We understand, though.
We do.
I think she's watching us on YouTube right now. No.
Cool.
If she is, hi. I want to go berry picking, dang it. The strawberry paper's putting me back to my berry picking days last summer.
Why can't you?
It's usually something that I do when I go to upstate New York and visit family. Like, that's our thing, is berry picking. And actually, I've got 3 blueberry bushes in my backyard this year that are actually, there's a ton of those big, juicy Patriot blueberries, the really thick ones, like thick with a C. There's a ton of them up in there. And for the first time this year, no animals ate them because I put a fence around them so they can't get to it. So once those things ripen,
you know what else?
You know.
I've just been noticing is that they have these little, like, bags that you can put over fruit so that the birds can't get to them. I thought that was so clever.
Do that. Yeah. So far, knock on wood, nothing's been eating our berries, but I'm like, oh, honey, just wait till they ripen. Like, they're all going to be up in there having a feast. So I probably should get on that sooner rather than later. Just saying.
So all I'm doing is just layering color. So that's what you're doing here. So originally I had the large tape around, and then I removed that to get the blue, orange, purple color underneath. I can't even talk today. And then I put another layer of tape on, so it'll give me another layer. So Jennifer's here. Welcome, Jennifer.
Hello. Man, this collaging makes me happy. I don't know why. I'm like, this is my special interest. I need to do this every evening to get right. And if I don't do it, I feel not right. So, you know, gotta do it. Gotta have it.
So, Carrie, let us know what's wild. All of the mail that you're talking about that's going through, about the non-cancellation of stamps.
Many wild
or the
things.
Missing stamp.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right? Thank you so much for it.
They're talking about everyone's getting cards from each other in the group.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
Whatever happened to that list of addresses? Did everyone compile that? And did anyone get that?
I don't know. I was actually, I won't lie, I was looking for it earlier today because I know Jim did DM'd me. He wanted some of those Americana postcards. So Jim, I put those in the mail to you this evening. So they eventually should be making their way to you. And I couldn't find that list. I was scrolling through, and I think it's way up on the thread. So I just got lazy. My finger got lazy. I'm like, I'm not going to scroll anymore.
But someone did compile it all. I know there was some that were missing. I just didn't, and people were going to come back.
I don't know.
Okay.
If anybody does know, please pop it in the comments. We want to know.
Patty says, I haven't gotten started yet. It's coming. So maybe that's, and Carrie says she needs to type it and email it. Okay, cool.
No worries.
Because I am definitely interested. I was somewhere else during that feed. And so, but yes, I'm definitely interested.
Somewhere else, somewhere far away.
And I thought you were talking about my alcohol ink art here.
It's not all about alcohol ink, you know.
It's not all about me. No,
it's not all about alcohol.
Well, it should be.
I guess it could be.
So, Allison, here is your creation.
Oh my God. I can't wait to see. Final reveal, peeps. It's gonna happen. Wait, what are you tearing off camera there? What is that?
It's the tape.
Oh. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you tearing?
It got stuck to my newsprint. And the other thing, people, is when you work on using these alcohol inks, when you work on a background, keep the background because you can use that for something. Yeah, I will keep this and use it for something. Just like when I wipe off my, you know how you use the baby wipes. So Pam is here. Welcome, Pam.
Hello.
When you wipe off your stencils with baby wipes and stuff like that, when those dry out, that is such a great paper product to use. So don't throw anything paper away. You can use it somehow.
And if you notice the subtext, the recurring theme here is don't throw anything away. Keep it all. Because it might make art. Right?
Absolutely.
You never know. It could make something
you never
fabulous.
Know.
Don't throw it away. All right. So
Pam, just like we said earlier to Carrie, we'll take whatever time you can give us.
Yeah,
so whenever you get here,
totally.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Pop in, pop out, as casually and leisurely as you all would like. We are pretty chill about these things.
Yes, Frank, you're absolutely right. Don't keep the baby wipes that you actually use on babies.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, only keep the baby wipes that you use for crafting.
Unless you want to be on hoarders, which is a whole nother thing. All right, so Russell, where is this finished product?
No, I'm just showing you the finished inking. So that's the background.
That's cool. I like the green with the purple. That looks cool.
And then, so Jim, your homework for tonight is to not let me forget to pre-announce the challenge for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you guys get early access to all that. Think about that.
Yes,
it's pretty cool.
And
good perks. Good perks.
Especially significant that you have to do it because tomorrow's challenge is dedicated to our own Jim Lynch.
Oh wow! Ashley says because of you people, and she put it all in caps, so I think she's yelling. I am now keeping the security lined envelopes that come with junk mail, so I can someday make a postcard collage with different patterns. #hoarder. And Jim's like, sounds good. All right, let me show you guys something else. So you ever get these things in the mail where it comes into like a blue envelope? It's junk mail. And there are all these like little coupons. I hung on to one of these things because I wanted to challenge myself and try to make a postcard collage out of these tiny little, I don't know, they look like coupons almost, but they're not. You guys know these? You see these? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Maybe later this week, which is tomorrow, or maybe next week. Maybe. Maybe.
So, on that note, let me see if I can find it. You know what you can do with those?
What? Glue sheets?
No. Oh, you can use them for the glue sheets, absolutely. But you can cut them in strips and make your own bows.
Ooh. Well, that's a different look for a bow. That's cool.
These are paper bows made out of coupons just like those.
I like it. Pretty crafty.
Okay. So I have to use this one because it's got a can of corn and because Jim gave it to me. I love those stickers, Jim.
The can of corn.
Yep, I absolutely love that sticker.
And for the record, like, I don't like many things that are canned, but corn in the can is my jam. I do like corn in a can.
I like peas in a can too.
And I like the creamed peas that come in the frozen packs. My mom, we grew up on those, so that was my other famous thing.
No creamed peas for me.
And I also liked the SpaghettiOs with the hot dog chunks in the can when you talk about canned goods, and the little meatballs. But I haven't had SpaghettiOs since I was like 9, so I don't know. Do they still taste the same? Nah, I don't know. Maybe not. I agree, Carrie. The Jim stickers are cool.
Who are you folks talking about?
The Jim stickers.
No. Paper Magician.
Because you just made you made a bow out of junk. You made a bow out of these flappy pieces. Flappy pieces. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's pretty impressive. Actually, these junk mails shall henceforth be known as flappy doodles. Actually, no. That's a Rick and Morty reference. Flappy doodles. Your flappy doodles are showing.
I was just getting ready to go there, but I pressed my edit button.
It's been a very weird day. It's been a weird day.
Nan says she asked for Trader Joe's stickers today, and they told them that they weren't giving them out because of COVID.
What? Okay, that's a bunch of BS. That should not be. I'm about to drive out to Monrovia and be like, no. Cut that out.
No stickers for you.
Cut that out. About to go to the headquarters up in Monrovia and be like, hey, give me some stickers.
Or, you know what? We're going to get our friend Jim lynched on you. That's what we're going to do.
Or you're going to drive the Peace, Love, and Postcards bus up to the Monrovia headquarters and sit outside until they give you stickers. That's always an alternative.
Patty, Trader Joe's is a high-end or moderately ended grocery store. So, it's like a Whole Foods. I don't know. Do you have Whole Foods where you are?
And they mainly have them just in the outskirts of urban centers, mainly. But I don't know. There might be some kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not sure. But they're usually in the outskirts of cities, major cities. Usually.
See, the funny thing is that stickers are supposed to be for the kids, but it's the grown-ups that are wanting them.
Well, like, I was a big sticker person as a kid, so that, that resonates. It resonates.
Yeah, the only thing I get from Trader Joe's is I usually get their all their nuts I like, but their Scandinavian swimmers. I think that's what they're called.
Is that their version of Swedish Fish?
Yeah, but it's a different version. It's not as gummy as Swedish Fish are.
Because
They
those
do
things
have
are
that version.
hard. Those things are very
Yeah,
tough.
I like the ones that are like Sour Patch. So they're like a sugar coating on the outside, and they're not as gummy.
Are they don't have sour powder on them, do they?
They are sour-ish. Yes.
Ah, okay. You really like sour candy, huh?
Not ultra sour. Yeah, I don't like
How do you feel about Sour Patch Kids?
don't like them.
Really?
Yeah. Or I don't like the super sour things, like the extreme sour stuff.
Like Warheads?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
What's everyone else working on?
Yeah, for real. It's not all about
Yeah.
us. What
But
are
it
you
is.
guys working on? What are you guys doing out there?
I don't know what show you're doing, but it is about us.
It's like, hey, it's the Russ Romano show. No.
I said us, not me.
10:40. All right, we got 20 minutes of this. 20 more minutes.
I don't know if I can last 20 more minutes
I'm
with
not
you in
gonna
your mood
finish-
tonight.
I'm not going to finish this, man. So I'm just going to have to, going to have to keep working at it, but I don't think I'm going to finish.
So, yes, Nan, Jim is one of the managers at his local store, Los Altos, I think it is. This is a store. But yes, Jim is one of their managers.
I also think it's adorable that I think they have some products that are imported from Italy, and instead of Trader Joe's, the front of the package will say Trader Giotto's. I'm like, hey, that's cute. I'm like, yeah, you guys are clever. You're clever. Actually, okay, if anyone wants to be incredibly gluttonous, I've got an idea. And I've tried this once, and it was awesome. Okay, go to a Trader Joe's if you have one. And Jim, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You know those big round plastic containers of cookies? They're like little tiny crispy chocolate chip cookies. Have you seen these? I assume so. Anyway, the box is like this big and it's like this round. Take it home, buy yourself a gallon of milk, fill it up about 3/4 of the way, and you have a bowl of adult Cookie Crisp. Do it once just to say that you've done it, and then come back and report back on your experience.
Just Likes Pizza is here. Welcome.
Hello. All right, so Just Likes Pizza, I follow you. I follow her on Instagram, and I am obsessed, not only with the fact that she likes pizza, because who doesn't, right? But she also, she makes me feel lazy when I go into a thrift store. The finds that she finds are incredible. So my hat's off to you, Jess. And your pizza.
I wanted to get a house just so that I could put a whole room of thrift store stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But then I was watching those coupon superstar show.
Extreme couponing, yes.
Yes. Then I wanted to have a house just so I could have a room of just my store that I did from the extreme couponing. So it's best that I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah.
Russ, have you done extreme couponing? Have you tried it before?
I haven't.
Because
I'm afraid that I would like it.
It's kind of addicting. Like if you get a really good score, it's.
But my problem is these people who buy things that don't need simply because they're on sale.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't know what you need. You just happen to be walking along in, let's say, a Savers, and you see a really cute tank top like this one, and you're like, oh, I need a blue tank top. And then it just suddenly comes home with you. So, it's like those kind of experiences. Couponing's a lot like that, too. It's like I did not know I needed 5
So Patty
bottles
says that.
of vegetable oil, but here we are.
Well, see, that's my problem, especially with stamps. Like, why only buy one when they're selling 5 of them?
They're going like
And,
hotcakes.
and then, like, I can always use them. It happened to me today. You know, and it's all Carrie's fault because Carrie sent me a beautiful stamp
You're blaming
that I'd never
Carrie?
seen before.
Okay.
I'd never seen before, and so then I went searching for it, and it's not in. I don't have it, and so then I found someone that was selling it at a very good price, at face value plus I think it was like a 10% markup. So
Okay.
which is great.
Woo.
Yeah. And so like, well, she's got 5 of them. Why not just buy all 5 of them? But I ended up buying 2 of them. So
Well, I guess it could be worse. You could have bought all 5.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Phil says, say that you don't do that milk thing.
I did it once, man.
Okay.
I got the Trader Joe's tiny cookies, the chocolate chip cookies, and then I put milk in there. I did it once.
Okay.
Was it worth it? Yeah, it was. I would recommend it.
Patty's all sad faced because
YOLO.
Ollie's didn't have the patriotic postcard set. So she's sad facey.
Patty, DM me your address and I will share some of my collection with you. I have a second box just because I knew peeps were not going to be able to find it. And at $3.99, I'm like, how can I not send these out to people? That's 100 postcards. It's a crazy good deal. Crazy.
Especially with 4th of July coming up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, DM me. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up.
Ashley said Savers bingo. So I don't know if she's saying good for Savers or she's reminding you of the bingo.
She's reminding me of my empty promises of putting a bingo card together. I'm pretty sure that's
so.
what
I think
is.
she was. I don't think so. She's too nice for that.
I'm like,
not me.
promises?
That's something I would do. That's something I would do.
Remember that bingo card you were working on? Yeah, no.
Not Ashley.
One of these days.
Patty says Ibotta. I don't know what that is.
Ibotta is a couponing app.
And she says it's addictive.
It is. It's extremely addictive, and you can get some pretty good scores through that. It's kind of like it kind of feels like a scavenger hunt almost. Yeah.
Phil says that it's too good of a deal on that postcard set that you got for $3.99.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Again, DM me. You guys want some? You want some of this? I send it to you. It's all good.
Patty
DM
says
me.
her Ollie's is brand new and wondered if they either didn't have it or out of it. I'm
I
thinking
think there was
something
a
like
run
that.
on them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Patty
see
says
why.
you're so sweet and says thank you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, it was $3.99 for a box of 100. I'm like, it would be awful if I didn't buy this. So therefore I got it.
Your reputation is preceding you, just to let you know. Patty says, of course Allison's gonna know Ibotta.
Aww. I tried Ibotta like once and then I don't know. I forget what happened. Then I stopped using it. But it was cool. Like the couple of times that I did use it, it was a cool app. I liked it. But you have to like commit though. You have to commit. If you're going to coupon, and Russ, this is for you too. If you're going to coupon, you have to commit to getting those like the Sunday papers. They have those sale ads with the coupons, the coupon books inside there. And then you got to go around your neighborhood and steal other people's. And like I'm just not that structured. So I decided not to do that.
Well, like I said, which is probably why I wouldn't do it because I would be so OCD about it. Just like those people in those shows.
Yep. And then you're gonna get these panic moments where your coupons are about to expire, and you're like, and then you're gonna have to go to the store, and you're gonna end up buying things that you. Didn't need.
Perfect case in point. I shop at the Men's Warehouse often, and I have a point system, and so I am 37 points away from a $50 coupon. And so, of course, I'm going to go and spend $37 on something so I can get the 37 points so I can then get $50 of something that I really don't need as of yet. But
did you get like a really dapper suit? What did you get?
Oh, I dress up all the time. So I have all kinds of bow ties and all kinds of stuff. Jennifer says now she wants Chinese food. All this talk about Ollie's. Yeah. Ollie's is good Chinese food, too. So.
I need to experience this wherever this place is in New York when I am there
The
next.
one that I order from is in Times Square because it's right next to the theater that I work
Man, you
in.
guys now have me wanting a gyro like really bad. Really bad. Shawarma, gyros, all that good stuff.
Yeah, not me. Not me. The only Greek food I like is saganaki, which is the fried cheese. And
Sounds
because every
tasty.
time, oh, it's great. And they put it like a little brandy sauce on it, and they light it up. And every time they light it up, they put it on flambe it. They go oopa.
That sounds like something I would like watching.
Yeah, and so that's why I do it every time. Every time I go oopa. Yeah. Oh yes, Jim. Thank you. So tomorrow's challenge is the Jim Lynch challenge, and you are going to go into your either your stash or your received postcards, and you're going to find your oldest postcard that you have, either by postmark or by design, i.e., it's your the oldest, like it's the Linden postcard or whatever the case may be. So you're going to find your oldest postcard and share that. That's what challenge number 14 is. And that is the Jim Lynch challenge because he's the one that came up with the idea, and I thought it was a fantastic idea. So that is what tomorrow's challenge will be.
So is this a postcard that you have received, or is this, does it matter?
It's a used postcard.
Oh,
So
used
yes,
postcard. Okay.
right. So either one that you've received or one that you have in your stash. And if you don't have one of those, then just an old postcard that you have, the oldest postcard that
Perfect.
you have.
All right.
Yeah.
Deal.
Because some of us have old postcards that we've collected, that
Right.
we haven't received, but we have them. And some of us have old postcards that we haven't sent yet. So that would count too.
Cool, cool.
So, Jim, thank you for that. Thank you for the suggestion. And I think this is a great time in which to... Ashley's cussing. Oh, my gosh.
Ooh, let me see.
Ashley
She's
says, I'm going to make number 14 my biatch.
Oh, boy.
So this is my postcard for challenge number 13, the repeating geometric pattern postcard.
See,
So
that
this
looks
is
really sharp. I like that.
Yeah, so this is squares upon squares upon squares.
Very meta. I like it.
Thanks, Nan. Nan says she likes both of our postcards tonight.
Yeehaw! I still have to. What I'm going to do is take some scrap paper, probably a very colorful, like a lime green or something, and I am going to cut out the numbers 19, and I'm going to paste it in the upper corner of this postcard. So probably
maybe you can
here.
borrow Ashley's typeset that she's just been sorting out and see if she'll send you a 19 to use. She's got all that new typeface.
Ordinarily I would take you up on that, but I'm actually late for celebrating this person's birthday, so like this thing's got to go out tomorrow, or else I'm gonna.
What's an extra couple of days? Come on. And why don't you have alphabet and number stamps anyway? Everyone should have that in their collection.
I have stickers.
Well, stickers work.
But you know me, I'm stubborn, and I need to.
You?
Cut them
never.
Myself. Yes.
I'm interested to see this challenge for those postcard people like Frank and Jim and Ashley and all these other people. So that's
They're
what I'm
gonna
going
have
to
like 200-year-old postcards,
which would be kind of cool.
which I've never seen. I don't know. I've never seen a postcard that old before.
Jim is throwing down the gauntlet. I think he's saying that he's got a 1906 postcard.
Oh wow,
which is pretty doggone old.
that is.
So nobody answered our question what they were working on. Maybe we're just too busy chattering.
I think they're just talking. We're listening to us talk. It's okay.
Okay.
It's cool.
That cool by me.
Keep it loose and improvisational, Russell.
I'm scrolling up to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Number 1. I made the number 1. Excited.
I thought you were going to say I did number 1.
Number
A
one.
little too much information, Allison.
TMI, TMI. No,
Exactly.
I'm making the number one
Got it.
for the
Got it.
number 19.
So, of all those people that are doing post crossing, right, and that are in the United States, have you had a wave of USA Germany people? I have, in the last 5 groups that I've sent postcards out to, they have all been either to US or to Germany. And I don't know if that is because of the pandemic or if it's an algorithm thing, but we have 5 minutes left, according to Jim.
Boo. Quick question. Has anybody had luck with the India mail, or is that still on lockdown?
They are still on lockdown. They are sending
Rats.
mail within the country a little bit more freely, but even that is on slowdown. But to international mail, they are still not receiving mail.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Bummer. I still owe some envelopes, lined envelopes to Snail Mail India, but I'm like, I can't send them because they will
Yeah,
not
same.
get
I've
to
got
you.
so much mail to send to India. Nick
Oh,
says that she was cleaning the kitchen tonight, and we kept her laughing. So
oh, good. Glad that you were
Um,
entertained by our antics.
Patty says Telegram. I don't know what that's in reference to. Um, yes, Patty says that
Communicating with
every other,
India. Telegram.
yeah. Patty says that every other one of her addresses has been U.S. Jennifer saying she's working on a top secret project to send to you, Allison.
Oh, dude, no way.
Jim says
Cool.
today he got USA, Germany, Belgium, and Switzerland. Okay, that's good news.
Jim, how many postcards a day are you sending out? Like that's a
Jim has all
flurry.
kinds of stuff going on. Oh, my friend Kat's here. Kat Nijat Thompson's here. Hey, Kat.
Hello. Good evening.
Kat is a beauty stylist for Broadway and beyond.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
And she's married to a good friend of mine, Ben Thompson, who was in the show American Idiot that was at my theater way back when.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
And they have the cutest baby. Oh, my gosh. The link is on. Oh, Patty's saying there's a link on her Instagram that lists all the countries that the U.S. cannot mail to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
that. Obviously, India is a no-brainer because we just talked about it, but I didn't realize that there were other countries as well that were still under courier quarantine. So good to know.
So Pam is saying thank you to both you and I for her happy mail, that she loved
You're
it.
welcome. Well, thank
You're
you.
definitely welcome. And for those of you who receive my Year of the Rat cards and the Year of the Pig card, my return labels are easy to take off if you want to frame that or either side of that. So know that it's easy to take those return labels off if you want to do that. And that's with any of my mail. Those are less sticky labels, so they're easy to remove. So, and with that, we have about a minute left. So we'll do our typical sign off tonight. We know that you have places to go and people to be with, and we're so happy that you choose us to spend your time with. And it brings us as much joy as hopefully we're bringing to you. It's our hour together and our community that we are building together. And it brings me great joy every day and something to look forward to. And it makes a lot of us feel a little less alone. So thank you for joining us. And we will see you tomorrow at the same time. And who knows what we'll be doing tomorrow.
And here's where I sing the outro on the Russ Romano Show. Just kidding.
Tomorrow, I know we'll definitely be working on this.
I think Art Throwdown needs a song. Have any musicians out there?
Get on it.
I'm not musical, but maybe one of you guys is. Anyway, have a wonderful evening, guys.
They want to see our cards before we leave. So here's my pattern upon pattern upon pattern, repeating geometric pattern, which is squares on squares on squares.
And here's my 19th birthday card to a family member.